The morning was bright, the sky was blue, the air felt fresh. I woke up early, I felt happy. Today was market day. My name is Emma Carter. I live in a small town. We have one big market here. It opens every Saturday. People come from all over. I had saved money for weeks. I wanted to buy gifts. It was my mom's birthday soon. I also needed some clothes, and I wanted fresh fruits. I made breakfast, eggs, toast, coffee. I sat near the window. Birds were singing outside. The day felt perfect. Emma, my mom called. Yes, Mom, I replied. Shows, don't forget your wallet, she said. I smiled. Of course, Mom. It's safe in my bag. I got dressed. Blue jeans, a white shirt, my favorite sneakers. I took my bag. My wallet was inside. It had $250. That was a lot for me. The market was crowded. People were laughing. Kids were running around. The smell of fresh bread filled the air. Music played from a street corner. I walked through the stalls. Flowers, fruits, clothes, jewelry. Everything looked beautiful. I stopped at a fruit stall. A man smiled at me. Fresh apples, he said. How much? I asked. $2 a pound. I picked some apples. I opened my bag. I took out my wallet. I paid him. I put the wallet back. Then I went to a clothing stall. A yellow dress caught my eye. It was perfect for Mom. I touched the soft fabric. How much is this? I asked. $30, the seller said. I reached for my wallet again, but it wasn't there. I froze. My heart beat faster. I searched my bag. I checked every pocket. No wallet. Panic hit me. I felt hot and cold at the same time. I looked around. So many faces. Strangers. No one I knew. Maybe I dropped it. Maybe someone took it. I ran back to the fruit stall. Excuse me, I said breathlessly. Did you see my wallet? I think I left it here. The man shook his head slowly. I'm sorry, miss. I didn't see anything. Tears filled my eyes. I walked through the crowd. My hands were shaking. I asked at every stall. No one had seen it. It wasn't just money. That wallet had my ID, my bank card, a small photo of my dad. He passed away last year. That photo was my treasure. I stood in the middle of the market. The noise felt far away. It was like I was alone. The world kept moving, but I was stuck. A little girl tugged at her mom's sleeve. Mommy, why is that lady sad? She whispered. Her mom looked at me with pity. I quickly turned away. I walked to a bench. I sat down. I covered my face with my hands. The tears came warm, heavy tears, not just for the wallet, but for everything. Are you okay, miss? I looked up. An old woman stood there. Her eyes were kind. I lost my wallet, I said softly. She sat beside me. That's terrible. Did you tell the market office? The market office? I asked. Yes, dear. Sometimes lost things are returned there. Her words gave me a little hope. I thanked her. I ran to the market office. A young man sat behind a desk. Yes, he asked. I told him what happened. He shook his head. No wallet has been turned in today. My hope broke again. I walked out slowly. The market didn't feel bright anymore. It felt heavy. Before dinner, my husband's, the music now sounded far away. The smell of bread made me sick. I thought of my mom. I thought of her gift. I thought of the apples. And I thought of my dad's photo. I felt empty. I had nothing, just an empty bag. But then a voice behind me said, "Miss, wait." I turned around quickly. A tall man in a brown jacket stood there. His hair was messy. His hands were in his pockets. He looked about 35. "Are you Emma?" he asked. I frowned. "Yes." "How do you know my name?" He smiled slightly. "I saw you at the fruit stall earlier. You dropped something." My heart jumped. "Is it my wallet?" I asked quickly. He shook his head. "No, it's your shopping list." I took the paper from him. It was my handwriting. Fruits, dress, flowers, candles. I sighed. "Thank you, but I lost something much bigger." He looked concerned. "What happened?" "I lost my wallet," I said quietly. It had all my money, my ID, and a photo of my dad. His expression softened. "That's tough," he said. "Do you want me to help you look for it?" I hesitated. He was a stranger, but I had nothing to lose now. "Yes," I whispered. We walked together through the market. He asked people at the stalls. I checked the ground carefully. We even looked under tables. Nothing. We reached a corner of the market where it was less crowded. He stopped and leaned against a wall. "I've been coming here for 10 years, he said. "Things get lost here all the time. Sometimes they come back, sometimes they don't." His honesty stung, but it felt real. "I guess I should go home," I said. He shook his head. "Not yet. Let's try one more place." We went to a small coffee stall. The owner knew him. "Hey, Mike," the owner said. Mike, so that was his name. "This is Emma," Mike told him. "She lost her wallet." The owner frowned. "Sorry, haven't seen one today, but you should try the charity stand." "The charity stand?" I asked. "It's where people bring found items," the owner explained. "They keep them safe for a day." My heart rose a little again. Mike smiled. "See, another lead." We walked there quickly. It was a small booth with a red sign. A woman sat inside, sorting clothes. "Excuse me," I said nervously. "Has anyone brought in a wallet?" She looked through a box. She shook her head. "Not today, dear. Sorry." The hope faded again. I turned away. My eyes burned with tears. Mike touched my shoulder gently. "I'm sorry," he said. "It's not fair." We stood in silence for a moment. People walked past us with bags, food and flowers. Their lives felt full. Mine felt suddenly small. I thought of my mom waiting at home. She would see my empty hands. She would ask what happened. I would have to tell her. "Do you want a coffee?" Mike asked softly. I didn't feel like eating or drinking, but I nodded. We sat at a wooden table by the coffee stall. The steam rose from our cups. The warmth felt good in my cold hands. "You really loved that photo, didn't you?" Mike asked. I nodded slowly. "My dad, he passed away last year, That photo was the last one we took together. Mike looked down at his coffee. My dad left when I was a kid, he said. I don't even have a picture of him. So, I get it. Losing that, it's more than just losing paper. We sat quietly for a while. The market noise felt softer here. The smell of coffee mixed with bread. I almost forgot for a second. Then, I looked at my empty bag again. Reality hit me like a wave. I had lost $250. I had lost my ID and my dad's face. Mike noticed my expression. Come on, he said. I'll walk you home. We left the market together. The road was busy with people coming in. I felt like I was walking in the opposite direction of life. When we reached my street, I stopped. This is where I live, I said. Thank you for helping me, even if we didn't find it. He gave a small smile. Hey. Sometimes it's not about finding things. Sometimes it's about not looking alone. Those words stayed in my head as I walked to my door. I waved goodbye to him. He turned and disappeared down the street. I opened the door slowly. My mom was in the kitchen. She smiled when she saw me. Did you get the dress? She asked. I stood there. I felt my throat tighten. No, Mom. I lost my wallet. Her smile faded. Oh, honey. She came over and hugged me. It's okay. We'll figure it out. But I could feel her worry in the way she held me. Money wasn't easy for us. That $250 was a lot. I went to my room. I sat on my bed. I looked at my empty bag again. I closed my eyes. I saw my dad's smile in my mind. I whispered, I'm sorry, Dad. I should have been more careful. The day felt longer than any day I had ever lived. The market sound still echoed in my head. The smell of bread still clung to my clothes, and the weight of loss sat in my chest. But somewhere deep down,